Hi, welcome everybody. So I thought I would do my Boxycharm unboxing, the base box. I would unbox it live. So hello, Charmer. Okay, so there's a little drama with the box. Um, I didn't get a card in my box. You know, this is the card I got in my premium box right here. And it has all the usual suspects, has the descriptions of what I got in that premium box. But in this box, there was no card whatsoever, which I finally got my box, and then I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I was trying to research all the products because obviously I had no information. And then after church today, I checked my email and I got an email from Boxycharm. And they sent me my card, but an electric version, which I printed out. I cut it down a little bit because there was like 5 pages, and I mean, your homegirl here just doesn't have that much ink. But so the theme is a door, the same as the premium one was. So I have all the information so we can get started. Okay. So first of all, before we get started, I wanted to say a little something. Most of you know that I only wash my hair twice a week because it doesn't really need it. It doesn't get greasy, it doesn't get oily. But since I've had all this hair fall out, where my hair is super thin and obviously super, super thin, I discovered that I need to wash it every other day. So if you all have, I love Brigio and I love their shampoo and I've used it for a long time. But I need a lightweight conditioner for my hair. All the conditioners I used to have were really heavy. And so if you have a suggestion or you know a good product that I can try, comment down below in the comments. I said I have very fine hair right now, and it's very like fine and frizzy, if that's even a thing. It doesn't look frizzy because I flat ironed it. Marty says baby hair. So if you have a recommendation for me, like I said, comment in the box. Can't talk. Comment, leave a comment down below with your recommendations. Okay, so let's get into this box. I'm going to see if my lovely husband can sneak in and get some water for me. Yes, you can put, yeah, I think we'll let him put his socks on. I'll give you a break. I'll break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Okay. So the first thing that I got in the box were these brushes. And they're kind of like bronzy rose gold handles. And these are from Alamar Cosmetics. So let's just pull off this little knitting off all the brushes. Okay, So this first brush, it says it's a brightening brush, and I'm not really sure what a brightening brush would be. Not unless you were like dipping it in like powder and putting it under your eyes to brighten the area. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, it's really too big to do, any brightening on your brow. And the next one is a complexion brush. Like I said, and these are just super soft and beautiful. Don't have a bad smell. Don't ask me why I smell brushes, I just do. Thank you so much, sir. Girl has to get her hydration on.
That's bad.
Okay, you'll have to pardon me for just a minute. My husband wasn't paying attention. His hearing aids are in this rechargeable box. I was like, why am I hearing them go off? Because they're not plugged in. Okay, that's better. There's nothing worse than squeaky hearing aids. Anyway, so complexion brush, it has a slight angle. So you could use it as a bronzer brush. You can use it as a blush brush. It's a little bit too big for me to use as a highlight. I could probably contour with it. I could probably use it as a powder brush. So that's cool. And then the last brush is called a bronzer brush. Now this brush is a little interesting to me. It's a nice little fat brush. The bristles are nice and fluffy, but not too fluffy. But on the top, it's raised. It has like these little pebbles or something. I don't know how to describe them. Raised areas that you might see on like a brush you would use for skincare, that type of thing. See if I can't get it to focus on it. Now you can see it. See? Looks kind of like a flower right in the center. So I would be interesting to find out if any of you know what the purpose for this type of brush is. I mean, I get that it's a bronzer brush, but, why the raised areas? Okay. So, according to my little sheet here, this complexion brush trio retails for $36. Says it's vegan and cruelty free. Three-piece brush set comes complete with a complexion brush, bronzer brush, and brightening brush, suitable for all skin types, delivering a flawless finish. You can find these at alamarcosmetics.com. I'm just putting the little nettings back on them until I use them for the first time. I have so many brushes, I like to keep the newer ones as pristine as possible. Okay, so next in the box, we have something from Pure. This is 4-in-1 correcting primer with coconut water. They really had a theme this month with coconut between all their boxes. So I wonder the consistency of this. Oh, this kind of reminds me of like a serum primer. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's more lotiony. It's clear, it's white. I'm just rubbing some on the back of my hand because it is 11 o'clock at night. So I will not be doing like a makeup try on tonight. Because it's 11 o'clock at night, honey. Okay, so what do we have? Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Correcting Primer, Energize and Rescue. It says this 4-in-1 Correcting Primer, Energize and Rescue will become your must-have beauty tonic and primer for your best and worst skin days. Packed with good for your skin ingredients such as probiotics, aloe, caffeine, and coconut water. This primer helps smooth and soothe your skin. $17 at purecosmetics.com. And that's pure, P-U-R. Because there's actually another website. Did I say how much that was? Yeah, $17. There is another website and another makeup line that's purecosmetics.com, but it's P-U-R-E. And this does say it is cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly, gluten-free, talc-free, and silicone. Did I say silicone? And silicone-free. They must really want you to know it's silicone-free because it is right on the front. Right there. But the packaging is really cute. And this is 1 fluid ounce. All right. So the next thing we have is from Ciate London. And this is called their Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. And it says, and delicately scented. Now, I did go ahead and check this out. And as I've said before, I have a slight aversion to that fake coconutty smell. So anything with a fake coconut smell, or what I feel is a fake coconut smell, I usually am like, nope, can't do it, can't do it. So we're gonna check this out. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna shake some on my hand a little bit. It is translucent. But I think I will be able to work with this because it's not one of those like really strong scents like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, or not concealer, but primer has the strongest, and I mean the strongest, coconut smell And see, I love coconut. Man, you give me some coconut cake or coconut cookies, well, anything with coconut, and I love it. But it's just that smell. I don't know. That's why I call it fake coconut smell. All right, let's see what the sheet says here. Ciate London Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. Lock in your makeup for long-lasting wear with Ciate London's Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. Delicately coconut fragranced to take you back to your beach vacay every day. This finely milled and lightweight loose powder smooths over makeup for a crease-free soft focus finish with no flashback. This powder, this retails for $22. So, and as setting powders go, I mean this isn't terribly bad on the price. Not some like some of my other powders in my collection, like my hourglass powder. Oh, that one makes me nauseous just thinking about how much I paid for that. Okay, the next thing is going to be from First Aid Beauty, and it is the Facial Radiance Pads. This is a small version. This is like 28 pads, I believe. Trying to see if it says how many. Yep, 28 pads. And I already opened them to check them out. I haven't tried them yet, though. Doesn't have like a bad, nasty smell. Because some of those facial pads can be like, eh. Says a daily treatment pad that contains the right amount of lactic and glycolic acids to safely and effectively exfoliate, tone, and brighten all skin types. Regular use of these pads will smooth the skin's texture, providing the perfect canvas for flawless makeup application. And this, like I said, this small one is $16. And I did check online, and they do have one that has like 60 pads in it, and it's 36. So, and where I found those at is Ulta.com. Okay, and the last thing in my box was my choice item, and that was the iconic London eyeshadow palette. Now, this palette, when I looked at it online before I chose it, it looked smaller. I mean, this is how big the palette is. I can hide my face behind this palette. And yes, it was made in the People's Republic of China. Honestly, I don't get why it makes a difference. I mean, if the product is good, why are people having a fit about products coming out of China? I mean, different. I mean, companies use different suppliers and different manufacturers all the time. It's not a big deal, people. I mean, I know there's a few YouTubers out there that are like, you know, it's a fake, it's a fake. I'm not naming names. I'm just saying, what is the big deal? So it came from PRC. If the product is good, if the shadows perform, if the colors are banging, I really don't care if it came from the moon. And that's how I feel. So these are the shadows. These have a mixture of mattes and shimmers. And, you know, as far as mattes go, I mean, I have mattes, a lot of them. So if the mattes don't perform, I'm not going to cry myself to sleep at night. I want to know that, say, for instance, this 24K gold color right there, I want to know that it's going to look like that. Would I wear it there? No. But I'm just making a point. What is my point? That I love shimmer? That they're pigmented? You basically have a bunch of nude shades. Ooh, here's a pretty one called Icon. You could use that for a highlight. Wonderland's not too bad. How about some Peach Fizz? Do I know why I'm smearing it on my cheeks? Mm-mm. Do I know why I put a mat on my nose? Nope. Don't know that either. I guess I just felt like it. Now, would I go out into a store and pay $62 for this palette? No, no, I wouldn't. I mean, if it was Natasha Denona, yeah, I'd pay it. And I have. But I digress. Is this distracting you? It's distracting me just a little bit, but that's okay. So
Yeah.
it says Iconic London Day to Slay eyeshadow palette. Create endless beautiful looks with these 20 highly pigmented shades. These velvety soft powders include a mixture of mattes, shimmers, and glitters for flawless day to night looks. And yes, it retails for $62. Wow.
That's a lot of money.
It is. But I was about to say, yeah, I spent more. Let's see how these pads work. So you pull one out, and they're um, pretty saturated. Go ahead and take this off. Of course, no, this is not what it's meant to do. Oop, on my shirt. But since we're here, might as well use it to get all the shiny off our faces. And there Marty goes running off with my trash can again.
Mm-hmm. I'm good for it.
He is good for it.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to figure out the retail value of this little box here. Hmm. And because I don't have my phone, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned
Oh my.
way. Okay, so
I'm gonna do math.
I am going to do math.
That's scary.
Seven. You're going to watch me do math. It's very funny. 3, 2, 5. I would much rather use a calculator.
Yeah, I figured you.
But since I don't have one, I guess I will just have to use my brain.
It works great.
That's a novel concept, using my brain. Okay. So if I did my math correctly, $153 is the retail value of this box. Do I think this box is worth it? Abso-stinkin-lutely. I paid $25 for this box. Actually, Marty paid $25 for this box.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And so just these 3 products here, well, just the brushes. If you think, oh, not that brush. This was over the retail value of this box. The brushes were $36. So definitely the value is awesome. I've always wanted to try these facial radiance pads, and I would not be a booty guru if I said I didn't need more brushes. No, I'm the only booty guru I am is my own. And I specifically did not say beauty, I said booty. Because mama got a lot of booty. Anyhow. But yeah, I'm like super stoked about this box.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of, between both of my boxes, I've gotten like a lot of like complexion products instead of like more makeup-y products. This box was definitely makeup heavy, which that's what I like. I mean, you have one skincare product. I don't know if they're going by our our surveys yet, but definitely mine is a lot of makeup, a little skincare. And that's another thing. If you get Boxycharm, do not forget to periodically go in there and change your preferences. Because when I started Boxycharm, one of my preferences was I like mascara. And now I have so much mascara, I don't know what to do with myself. So I have said I don't want mascara. Um, for instance, I don't like a matte lip. Um, the liquid matte formulas I have found have are more drying, and you get that that butthole mouth, which is like, so I really don't, you know. So I went recently, and I went back in, like I do it every couple of months, because if I see a product that I'm pretty sure is going to be based, the color that they send is going to be based on your skin tone, I will go in and change my shade, because I'm fair. Just like when they did the Alamar Cosmetics, when they did the blusher, the blushette trio, I went in and changed it from fair to tan, because I knew that blusher that's made for fair to light skin was going to be way, way too light for me. And I like a deeper color. So I did that. And then after I got it, I went and changed it back. And so that works for me. But so don't forget to utilize those quizzes. They have come out with new complexion quizzes. So absolutely, check those out. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking out what I got this month in my Boxycharm base box. And until next time, bye guys.
Bye-bye.